Greetings, and salutations. Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. And for those that's watching the rebroadcast, please give me a like. That'll be greatly appreciated. And also, if you watching the rebroadcast, listen before you get in my comment section. You need to listen. Now, I know you see the title, but you still got to listen to my reasoning here. Now, I'm reading a article here. It says On3 shades Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders on the 2024 college football top 100. All I did was cut and paste that particular title. Now, I'm going to read the article just to let you know how it goes. I'm going to read the article and then I'm going to give my opinion. All right. Now, if you can't stay to it, don't sit up here and get in my comment section and act foolish. Because I don't hardly read the comments, but when I do, when I skim through them, I just start blocking people. That's just what I do. I don't block so many people than some people got views, man. That's how many people I block. So just like I said, before you start commenting and look, please don't email me. Don't email me. Don't hit me up in my my Instagram. Nothing like that. Okay, so we got it. Don't hit me on my Instagram. My Instagram is not to be talking to nobody. Okay, I barely use my Instagram as it is. So do not hit me up on Instagram and do not email me. The only people that should be emailing me if it's for business inquiries. That's pretty much it. Okay, so the only way that you could talk to me, unless I drop that link. If I drop the link and you get on the what do you call it? And you get on a panel, that's when I'm open for conversation. Like, that's how you get me. You can't get me in any other way. I don't allow it. Of course, there's certain people that talk to me off of here. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the what do you call it? The email that's for business inquiries. Business. If you want to talk business, there or Instagram. That's pretty much it. All right. Now I went back and forth with somebody in the comment section because I usually don't do it, but it's somebody that I recognize in the comment section. He's sitting up here telling me how to make content. You go tell the other people on how they make content. Don't tell me how to make content. All right, that's number one, because you're out of pocket. Do not tell me how to make content. The only thing I'm doing is giving my opinion on the articles. That's it. If you butthurt about it, go somewhere else. All right, now that we got it. Now that we clear. Everybody know that I'm a cool person. I'm easy to talk to. I let people come up in here and rock. But do not tell me what to do. You can't tell a grown man what to do here. So if I want to give my opinion, that's it. See, you saw the title and you don't have no comprehension skills, and you started typing for no reason because you ain't got no comprehension skills. All right. It's not my fault you didn't take phonics or you didn't get past reading comprehension. All right. There's YouTube videos out there on how to do that. Okay. But do not get in my don't come after me and like that. Just don't do it. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I just had to give that disclaimer. I'm just giving my opinion, just like everybody else. Everybody has an opinion. You guys take sports too damn seriously. Man, it's just football. Why are you taking it so serious? Why are you taking it so serious? We're not talking politics. We're not talking about recessions. We're not talking about any of that. We're talking sports, man. Why you got to take it so serious? I can see the barbershop conversation where people in the barbershop do take it serious sometimes. But to accuse me of something and going that far, no, you're going too far, man. This is just football at the end of the day. That's all it is. All right? We're not sitting up here talking world politics, whether it's foreign or domestic. We're not doing that here. Those are serious topics. Here, this is not serious. We're talking football, and it's something that we all enjoy, and we like talking about it. You got it? So that's all it is. I give my opinion, you give yours. We can have differences of opinions, but you don't have to sit up here and accuse me of something now, because I'm not attacking anybody. All right, so go somewhere with it, because I'm a pull up one day in them Twitter spaces. I'm gonna pull up. All right, one of these days I'm gonna pull up. But I ain't got time for it right now. Ain't got time for it, man. Some of you need to go ahead and go outside, man. Go ahead and go outside and get some sun. Some of you need some sun to hit them hind pots and stop messing with me. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's going on? So let me get into this article. So On3 shades Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders on the 2024 college football top 100. Now you might say, how did they shade them? Because they're in the top 100. Yes, they're in the top 100, but they're not high enough. All right. And the reason why I think that is because of the record they had last year. That's the reason why. Now, Travis Hunter, like I said, he's better than a lot of football players out there in the country. He should be in the top 100, but they're shading him anyway. All right. They're shading him anyway. It's just because of the season they had last year. That's the only thing I could think of. But if he's on the cover of that football game, he got to be in the top 10, baby. He got to be in the top 10, whether he was on a 4-11 team, a 4 and whatever team last year, 4-8. He still should be cracking that top 100. But it says Colorado Buffaloes have two of the best players in the nation. I think we all can agree on that. According to On3, Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders cracked college football's top 100 list, but weren't included in the elite category. Okay, they were not included in the elite category. Hunter, who was named the Paul Hornung Award winner, came in at number 20, folks. He came in at number 20. He came in at number 20, man. America's favorite two-way player, averaged 80 yards per game, and didn't drop a single target as a wide receiver. On3's Clark Brooks wrote, he also beat the national average in ball hawk rate as a cornerback. That don't make many like this guy, and I agree. The most electrifying player was one of the top 3 on EA Sports College Football 25 cover, but couldn't even crack the top 10. Sounds very questionable to say the least. No doubt Hunter is a generational talent and will be one of the best to ever play in Boulder. As for Sanders, the Buffs grown quarterback, they said, that's what they said, the grown quarterback was thrown some serious shade. Coach Prime's son had 3 passers ahead of him on the list. Georgia's Carson Beck at number 4, and somewhat expected considering people are saying he would go ahead of Sanders in the 2025 NFL draft. Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers will be at number 12. It seems a bit high. Yes, he was impressive, but somebody was talking about the 6 picks. Ole Miss, Jackson Dart at number 13 raises some eyebrows. It also begs the question, why so high when he was a non-factor in the Rebels' 2 biggest games at Georgia and Alabama last season? The voluminous high-floor passer with tight mechanics and ability to flip the ball vertically with little trouble, Brooks wrote about Sanders. There are areas in Shedeur Sanders' game to iron out, but he's on everybody's radar as the player to watch this fall for a variety of reasons. So we know Colorado opens the season against North Dakota State. Thursday night lights at Folsom Field, August 29th. I can't wait for that. That's an 8 p.m. game. That's a night game. So what do you guys think about that? So they got Carson Beck at Georgia, and they got a few other quarterbacks ahead of Shedeur, and Travis couldn't even crack the top 10. What do you guys think about that? Now, if he's on the cover, he has to crack the top 10. I don't know why he didn't crack the top 10, It just has to be because of where he is. Now, if Travis was at Georgia, he would have cracked the top 2. Actually, he'd have been number 1. Maybe that's it. Maybe because he's not at Georgia or something, or whatever the case is. But to be honest with you, I don't take too much serious about list or anything like that. I don't take it serious. I don't take the list serious because for me, the list is the list, and it it's people opinion, right? It's people opinion on what it is right there. It's just like they came out with that top 50 hip hop list. I didn't agree with that either. So this is just the same. So let's see here. Let's see. Hold on, 32. All right. So he didn't make the top 10, but I'm sure he's pretty high. So I think this is my first time looking at the list. So number 1 on the list is James Pierce. He's an edge out of Tennessee. Luther Burden, wide receiver, Missouri. Kevin Banks, offensive tackle, Texas, is number 3. Carson Beck is number 4 on the list, the Georgia quarterback, at number 4. Will Campbell, I figure he'll be high on the list. He's the offensive tackle at LSU. Will Campbell he started since his freshman year. This is junior. He's going into his junior season here. Mason Graham, defensive lineman out of Michigan. Deion Walker, defensive lineman out of Kentucky, is number 7. Number 8, Will Johnson, cornerback from Michigan. All right, so they got Will Johnson better than Travis Hunter here. All right, so Will Johnson, I'm going to make sure I keep a list on him. But at the same time, he was at Michigan. Michigan won, so maybe that's why he's high on the list because, the winners got to be high on the list, I guess. I don't know. But if you're going off of individual accolades and ability, I think Travis should be a little bit higher here. So Malachi Starks, safety from Georgia at number 9. T. McMillan, wide receiver from Arizona, number 10. That's the top 10 right there, folks. That's the top 10. So Shedeur Travis did not make the top 10. What's interesting here, it's very interesting because how do you not make the top 10 and you're in talks about being the first player drafted, the first quarterback taken, and you're not in the top 10? I don't understand that. So if Travis and Shedeur is projected to go in the top 5, why are they not in the top 10 here? That's where I said the shade is being thrown at. That's where the shade is being thrown at right there. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. All right, so let's see who number 11. Ollie Gordon, running back from Oklahoma State. And here they got Quinn Ewers out of Texas. He's at number 12. No sign of Shedeur yet. So they got Quinn Ewers. They got another at number 13. They got Jackson Dart, quarterback from Ole Miss. Number 14, they got Wyatt Millam, offensive lineman, West Virginia. Number 15, they got Benjamin Morrison, cornerback from Notre Dame. Number 16, they got Denzel Burke, cornerback from Ohio State. Number 17, they got Harold Perkins, linebacker from LSU. Number 18, Emeka Egbuka, wide receiver from Ohio State. Number 19, they got Abdul Carter, edge from Penn State. And finally, they got Travis at number 20. Finally. They got him at number 20. According to On3, he's the 20th best player in the nation right now. And they got him listed at cornerback wide receiver, Colorado. Number 20. What do y'all think? You think he should be in the top 10 or he should be at number 20? I ain't even get to Shedeur yet, but I'm going to keep reading. So what do you guys think? You said CU lost another player. Who they lose, Carmen? I'll wait for your response because I don't know who they lost. You mean talking about the player that switched, or yeah, that was yesterday. You said the top is depending on whose list. My list, I agree with Travis, but not so much Shedeur. That's just a preseason projection. Right. Yeah, it depends on who makes the list. Right. It depends on who makes the list. But I'm just going by their list here, and I just want to know, why is he number 20? Travis is not number 20. He's not number 20. Now, albeit he was on the team last year that only won 4 games. So I guess that's why they're saying that. But if you look at the individual attributes and things like that, he has to be in the top 10 at least. He has to be. But I understand they're giving the other people the nod because they had a better season. So I think that might be what it is. But there's some players that I've seen in the past that have been on teams that were losing, but they were just like standouts. There's a certain thing they call the standout. And he stands out. So I don't know, man. Top 20, I don't know what they're talking about here. Top 20. But I mean, you have a guy. You said, oh wow, On3 will have them ranked lower. Yeah, On3 does. It's like it's starting. It's like the credibility. At least you might want to throw shade, but the credibility is going to be off a little bit with Travis if you're going to have him in the top 20. Now I'm questioning your credibility now on what you're looking at. You said maybe they're doing them like this based on Power 5 experience. They already have it. They have the experience. I could see if they just came into the Power 5, then okay, because they did that last year. This year, no, because they already completed a season. They've already completed a season. If you're going on their individual record, okay. If you're going over the team record, okay, I understand that. But you also have to look at he's in conversation. He's in conversation to be probably in the top 5 in the draft. If he's top 5 in the draft, that means he's not number 20 here. That means there's some shade there going on. That's what it means. Because there's no question, if he stayed healthy, regardless of what season they have, he's top 5 in the draft. I'm talking about Travis. It doesn't matter the season at this point. He's still top 5 in the draft just because of his attributes and what he brings to the table. Because I talk about players that has I talk about, like this player has a huge upside to him, and he hasn't peaked yet, but he's peaked enough. He's peaked enough at this stage of the game to be in the top 5 in the draft in 2025. But he's actually going to get better as his career progresses in the NFL. He hasn't reached his full potential yet. But like I said, a few years in the NFL, you're gonna see a bigger Travis because he hasn't even peaked at his weight yet. You're gonna even see a bigger Travis. He's still maturing. Remember, these kids, they're still young. He's still maturing. He hasn't fully developed yet. So once he fully develops, then you're gonna see it. You're gonna really see him take off, especially as his knowledge of the game increases. He's really gonna take off. But right now, at this stage of the game, he's in the top 5 in the world. I mean, excuse me, in the country. As far as college football is concerned. So to have him number 20, that means you're throwing shade. That's what that means. So that ain't up for no kind of debate. Like, I'm looking at the players that's ahead of them. There's no way they're ahead of them because they're not going to go top 5 in the draft. So how they're ahead of them? Don't make sense. Because even after the season they had last year, they still have him going in the top 5. Even with the record Colorado had, they still have him going in the top 5 in the draft, Travis. If that's the case, that means you think he's good. So if he's good, he can't be number 20. He can't. So I don't know who wrote the article. I mean, I know who wrote the art. I mean, I know who's responsible for the list. But it's just it don't make no sense to me. Sorry. It don't make any sense. Now that I said that, we're 20 minutes in. Do not hit me up with no foolishness in my comments after this video goes up, saying that I'm hating on the players. Don't do it. Because obviously I'm not. So, Mr. Muhammad, whatever your name is, okay, I don't want to see you in here. I don't want to see you. Because if I see you, you're getting blocked. If I see you. Okay? Because you didn't listen to my last video. I put a question mark after what I said. And now you're saying I'm suspect. You don't know me to call me suspect, son. All right? You don't know me to call me suspect. I didn't do nothing. It's not like I dated nobody's mother or nothing. So you don't know me. Be calling me suspect. So I just had to get somebody straight real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Just had to get somebody straight because they know I don't read comments, so they thought they were going to ease that in there. But I just happened to see it. Universe wanted me to see that from you. You know, you need to go somewhere and go sit down and have a pretzel and a 7-Up. That's what you need to have. All right, what's going on, Webb? So we got where I'm at. So on the list, we got Travis at 20. On 21, we got Howard Cross the third, defensive lineman, Notre Dame. We got number 2, we got Caleb Downs. Caleb got to go higher. What are y'all doing? What are these people doing? I don't know who. Well, I don't know what On3. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all got Caleb at 22. Caleb needs to be in the top 10. Caleb Downs in the top 10. I ain't even hear Isaiah Bond name yet. Have y'all? He need to be in the top 10 too, or at least in the top 12. Where's Isaiah Bond? These people something else. Let's see. Walter Nolan at number 23. Y'all got to be kidding me. Oh, y'all got to be kidding me. 23. Talik Williams, defensive lineman, Ohio State. He should be higher too. Kenneth Grant, defensive lineman, Michigan. Oh, finally. Now I can stop. They got Shedeur at number 26. So my question is, if he is considered either the top quarterback in the draft or number 2 in the draft, how is he at number 26? How is he at number 26 if he's supposed to go in the top 10 in the draft? Shouldn't he at least be in the top 10 or top 12? At least. All right. Yeah, so this I don't know. They must be they smoking something. They must be. So they finally got Shedeur at number 26. Okay. Well, then that means he's not the top 2 quarterback in the draft then. That means there's like 3 or 4 other quarterbacks that should get drafted in the NFL before him. That's what that means. But I think what is happening here is because of the record they had last season. I think that's what it is. They got him so low. That's my only thing I can think of. Now, somebody said we lost a player. What player we lose today? I didn't read anything like that. Yeah, you said, oh my God, a 7-Up. That's right, Patricia. You need to go have a 7-Up and go sit down somewhere. Yeah, Caleb Downs is not in the top 10. That's why I said whoever made this list, this ain't no list. Let me stop reading the list. This right here On3, y'all need to continue to just do the crystal ball stuff. Don't start getting over ahead of yourselves and make a list here. All right, so then you don't even do it. Oftentimes, most of these writers that write for these publications, they never played football a day in their life. So, but they feel like they're qualified to write on it, and they're not. They're not. So, half these people, yeah, they don't. Half these people, yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. I saw we picked up another player here. I just didn't get a chance to. Maybe I did talk about it. We picked up a long snapper. So Cameron Hawkins announced Saturday that he'll be continuing his college football career at Colorado. He spent the past 4 years in Tucson, but played sparingly, seeing game action only twice since 2020. Wait, he's seeing game action only twice since 2022. He must have been hurt. The 5'11", 220-pound California native entered the portal in April, just prior to Arizona spring game. Coming out of Orange Lutheran High School, Hawkins was the 5th ranked long snapper in 2020 recruiting class. And Colorado watched fellow long snapper Cameron Warchuk enter the transfer portal and committed to Washington. Wait a minute. Why he go to Washington? Why? How come we couldn't keep Warchuk? He's good enough to go to Washington? And oh man. And then we picked up a long snapper, ain't barely seen no action. And then we got one guy, he good enough to go to Washington. Yeah, we probably should have kept our long snapper. We should have probably kept Jason Polito as well. But I don't know, man. I'm not, like I said, that's just my opinion. I don't know why we had 2 long snappers. I don't know why they're gone. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know why. You said, do I think he'll get any laying time? I mean, I'm not in his life like that, miss me. I don't know about his laying time now. We talking football. See what I'm saying? We talking football. I know, I'm messing with you. I know you meant playing time. I know. I'm just messing with you. Who do you talking about? The one that went to Washington? I'm not sure. But you can't be garbage if you're going to Washington. You can't be a garbage player. So it could have been a situation where he may not have been on scholarship and he probably went and found one. That's probably what that sound like. You know, you only got but so many scholarships to give out. So that could have been a situation, or um life situations could have led him to go to Washington. Who knows? You said why so many players leaving? That's the way it is now with the transfer portal. See, it wasn't like that back in the day, but now that you got the likes of the transfer portal, that's just the way it is. That's every team. And at the end of the season, you'll see more players getting in the transfer portal from all the other teams. I really had people in their feelings yesterday because I said, if this one player leaves, he's going to stop college football. Remember I said that? Then I had multiple comments saying the transfer portal was closed. The transfer portal was closed. I know that, sweet cheeks. I know that. I know the transfer portal is closed. I know that. But somebody is disgruntled. That's what I meant. And if this person leaves, then is college football going to start talking? That's what I said. I know the transfer portal is closed. People think they just so damn. We know the transfer portal window is open, but somebody ain't happy. But the transfer portal is closed. Now, I'm not dropping no names. You said what really bothers me about Colorado is all their running backs leaving. Yeah, they had 3 that left for the portal, and then they picked up some running backs as well. But yeah, they had 3 that left. Yeah, because you remember back in the day before this whole portal thing, you had when you left a team, you had to sit out a year. That's how it was back in the day. It's not like that anymore. And then they put a temporary hold on it. Because remember when Rock was trying to play, they said he had to sit out. But now they got a hold on it. So now you could transfer multiple times now without getting penalized. So yeah, that's just how it is now, man. I don't know if eventually they're going to change that rule to make it to where you can't transfer consecutive times. So that's what every program has to deal with around the country. You know, at the end of the season, which players are they going to keep? You know, stuff like that. Now, it might benefit some of the players that on smaller schools that had a really big season, put up a lot of big stats. This could be their opportunity to, move to a bigger program in the Power Five. So that could benefit them, you know, or it could increase your chances of getting a payday. Do I think they will have a run game? I hope so. You said players get cut too, right? Yeah, some players just don't work out. They got to get in the transfer portal, stuff like that. Or if they're on scholarship, they have an option. So if they can't stay on the team, they can still go there as a student and keep their scholarship. So that part of the rule I do like. Like, okay, it's not working out for me here playing football, but I could still, if I like the university, I could still stay and get my education and not pay for it. So that's a good thing. You said is the transfer portal over until December? The transfer portal is done. It's closed. It sure is. It's closed. It is closed. And I wish I could say more, but I can't. But yeah, so that's like like a lot of the inner workings and stuff of the team. That stuff I don't like to talk about too much. I'll let somebody else break the news. Like I don't want to like to break that type of news because people are gonna be like, first of all, they're gonna be like, "Hi, no," you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, but yeah, there's some you know, just don't like. I like to talk about the news, stuff like that. What I think they're gonna do with their record, but yeah, getting into the inner workings of the team, yeah, I don't like talk about that. So yeah, just the season. Hopefully, they have a good season like that. Um, But in order for them to really turn this around, that locker room has to be fixed. If the locker room isn't fixed, they're going to have a problem. That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay. That locker room ain't fixed. If it ain't fixed, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. Oh, yeah, of course, Anthony Hankerson. He went on to Oregon State, right? Yeah, of course, he was a good running back too. I'm not taking that away from Anthony Hankerson. But he transferred so early on, you know what I mean? He transferred when the first window opened. So he was already gone, but I keep forgetting about him. Yeah, of course, he was a good running back. He had a lot of production last year. Well, he had a lot of touches on the ball last year. You said, can they bring Alto back? No, he's getting ready to start. He's already at Arizona State already. He's already there. And they actually start next week. So he's already on campus. So yeah, ain't no bringing him back. Yeah. Them players that already hit, they already at their schools already. Kamani's already at Florida. Everybody's there. Well, he's from the state of Florida, so yeah. Oh, you talking about who went? Amos Scott. He went to he announced that after the visit, he decided to think about it and decide he's gonna go ahead and decommit and go to Ole Miss. I already talked about why yesterday. Somebody don't found a bag somewhere. You said they disrespected my man Malachi Starks. He's the number one safety. Yeah, he's not. I don't agree with him on that list either, MOB. The list is just all the way messed up. The list is just all the way twisted. Yeah, most of the players already committed already. But yeah, Alto, he was considering UCLA and Arizona. He decided to go to Arizona State. But he could have went to UCLA. Kermani was deciding between Michigan. Just let y'all know now, so y'all know he was deciding between Michigan and Oregon and Florida. But he had other people on the list as well. But Michigan was heavily recruiting him. In Oregon, Dan Lanning, because they recruited him out of high school, but they weren't really too much in the running because they had Florida State, Florida. You're a Florida boy, so. But I know when the news broke, people were saying that all the colleges were backing off. That wasn't true. USC was on the list too. They were not backing off. That's why I said, remember somebody came on here and said Lincoln Riley said something. No, he did not, because he was stalking them. He sure did not. He sure did not. They might have wanted y'all to think that. Oh, we don't want Kermani. I told you the deal with him was he was catching strays. He was catching strays because he was here. That's why. Because they didn't want him here. And I told you the reason why they didn't want him here. And they're being petty. Oh my God. No, let me explain it. Let me explain this walk-on situation. Oh God. I cannot explain this. Colleges only have a certain amount of scholarships they can give out. Okay, they only got a certain amount. They can't just like because it's late in the game for him. I don't think people were expecting. They weren't expecting to get him. Okay, Florida was not expecting it. But now that they figured they were in the running, they had to figure something out. He is on scholarship unofficially. This is what they did, okay? They didn't have a scholarship to give him, but what they did was the collectors can pay for his scholarship. You get it? He's on scholarship, fam, unofficially. Oh my God. I know that's what people are saying. Oh my God, Max, he's a walk-on. Oh my God. Yes, they got their scholarship. They gave their scholarships out already. That's why. They did not expect him at this late in the stage in the game for him to hit that transfer portal. Nobody expected it. He would have been a walk-on if he had went to Oregon because they got a certain amount of scholarships. Okay, they got a certain amount because I wouldn't have been expecting him either. Like at this stage of the game, I expect him to stay at Colorado. Nobody expected him to hit that transfer portal. Even he didn't expect it. He didn't want to hit the transfer portal. Just letting y'all know. He didn't want to hit it. Now I know what you guys are gonna say. Well, he messed up. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Did you know did you know still, even to this day, Colorado still hasn't came out and said nothing bad about him. This was an anomaly that happened. This wasn't supposed to happen. He did not want to hit the transfer portal. Okay. Now, some people are saying he missed class. Did you know there was multiple players that y'all in love with that missed class as well? Did y'all know that? Yes. So it wasn't that. So that's why these colleges, they didn't realize, oh my God, he just hit the transfer portal. Because when he hit the transfer portal, they were like, oh my God, what the fuck? Yo, did y'all hear? Yo, he's in the transfer portal. Okay, well, I ain't got no scholarships to give because all my 85 is out. So he gonna have to be a preferred walk-on. So what's gonna happen is the collective money will pay for his schooling. So he's technically on scholarship until next year when they free it up, when people graduate or go into the draft, then he'll get bumped up. That's how it works. But he's still gonna play. Fuck, man. It's so much misinformation being spread around. I honestly think this is being done on purpose. But I'm telling you, from what I know, he did not want to leave. He wanted to stay. Now, my question to you is, what did he do? What did he do? He missed class. I'm trying to tell you, there's multiple people on that team that's still there that you love miss class. There's other multiple people miss meetings as well. They're still there. Okay, so you might think something else. What do you think it is? Sometime I told you what it is before. So I was right. I know I confirmed it. I was right. Sometimes things just don't work out. That's what it was. He didn't do nothing wrong. Nothing. He didn't break the law. He didn't get no fights. He's a B student. He's an AB student. Um, yeah, it's just one of those things. Carmen, listen, I gotta let you go because you belong to the machine. You have to. I listen. I've talked to parents, fam. I don't have to prove nothing to you. I don't have to prove anything to you, but I know. I don't got to prove nothing to you. So let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you real quick. Okay? Let me explain something to you. You can't bring that stuff over here. This is a real channel. Okay? I'm telling you the real deal. This is a real channel. And then trust me, they listen to me. I'm just telling you that. So you can't bring that over here. Okay? I'm going to delete your comment, but don't do it again. Because no, we're not having that. We're not having that over here. Okay? You sound like a robot. I just told you what the deal was. I ain't got to sit up here and lie to anybody. Okay? He did nothing wrong. Okay? Sometime things just don't work out. You got it? That's it. Okay? I just explained to you. How you know I don't know parents? How do you know that? You don't know. You don't know that. You don't know. But I wish I could say more, but I'm not going to do that because the inner workings and stuff of the team, for me, that's off limits. But trust me, I can go further, but I'm not going to do that. I am the age of all the parents there. We're all the same age. You understand? We're all the same age. So don't come up in here and say despite what I said, because I don't have to prove anything to nobody. All right. Don't sit up here and come back and still say, no, Florida doesn't trust him. They didn't think they were going to get him. This is a present to them. That when he came to Florida, that was a present, early Christmas present that they weren't expecting. No, people can't have their own opinion over here. Not when it comes to that, because I just explained it. That's not an opinion. She still wants to go off what go against what I'm saying. Okay. I'm telling you what the deal is. I'm telling you what the deal is. I'm not sitting up here selling information, or if you join my Discord, I'll give you the exclusive. I know the exclusive, but I'm still not giving it to you because I'm not telling the inner workings of the team. I don't do that. But I'm telling you, this kid didn't do nothing. That's what I'm telling you. I just said again, certain things just don't work out. That's it. Certain things just don't work out. It's just like when you go to a company. Sometimes it's just not a good fit. When you go to certain companies, that's all it was. And stop making up stuff talking about Florida doesn't trust them. What are you talking about? Didn't I tell you I know somebody that go there? Didn't I tell you that? I don't got to sit up here and lie to nobody. So yeah. See, I'm not one of those people that come on here and think I know what I'm talking about and make shit up. I don't. When I know something, I know something. So I'm standing on it. All right? That's what I'm telling you. So yeah. Yeah, don't sit up here and talking about Florida don't trust them. It was like an early Christmas present getting them. They didn't think in a million years they were going to get them.
See, Max, what people don't understand is he could still get a scholarship before the summer is over with. Like that's what they're reporting. Like this is a report that's coming out of Florida University. He can still get. They didn't have any scholarships left for him. By the end of the summer, they're gonna work on getting him on scholarship. Like all that Kamani bags.
Hold on, Webb. Give me a second. That person just said, no, that's not what this person said, though, in the comment. Give me a second, Webb. That's not what this person said in the comment. The person said they don't trust them. And what I'm telling them is they need to go somewhere else with that. Don't come over here spreading misinformation. Don't do it because the other channel's doing it. Don't do it here. I'm not bought and paid for. I'm a regular dude, and I'm like, I sometimes people come to me and tell me what this is what really happened, man. But you would never I would never reveal any conversations I had with anybody. Never.
Right.
I'll never do it. But you're not going to come over here and spread misinformation. That's not, and I'm standing on that. Talking about they don't trust him. That's why they didn't give him a scholarship. They ain't had no more. They didn't think they were going to get him.
And
But
then
then
what?
now that he in the fuck, we want him anyway. We don't give a damn. We got a scholarship. We'll figure out how to get him here. That's what
And
happened.
then, Max, my question to you is, what did he possibly do at Florida for them not to trust him? Like, what he just got there? Like,
He just got there, right?
it's crazy, bro. Yeah. And how you feel about Amos leaving though, Max? Like, what's your take on that? Like, because I heard you elaborating on it like a little bit, but today I
Oh, give me a
heard
second. So hold on, Don. You said walk-ons can transfer without penalty. He should take a scholarship. You put the exclamation points 3 times, and then you said he should not take a scholarship. No, they didn't have a scholarship. Yo, should I say this shit in Spanish? Should I say it in Spanish? They didn't have no more scholarships. That's why he didn't get it. But they want him there, so he's a preferred walk-on until they find a scholarship. God damn. Go ahead, Webb.
no, I heard somebody talking about it earlier. They were saying like basically Amos took the visit to Ole Miss, and
Hey, what's up, D Square?
they were saying like what they think about it is, and it made sense. Basically, Amos, when he took the visit to Ole Miss, he really wasn't feeling like the Ole Miss visit. That's why he put out that, hey, had whoever it was who he interviewed with to put it out and tag Colorado in it, but they tagged Colorado in it twice instead of just one time. Like, I guess trying to get their attention to let them know, hey, I'm still here. Like, I'm still here. But once you spend on Prime, he doesn't really feel that doubling back stuff. So I guess that's why he had to commit to Ole Miss, because he didn't know if his scholarship was still good. It just made sense. It's not facts what he was saying, but it just made sense what he was saying. I was like, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I could see that too. Because I guess because he had already committed, and then he took a visit to Ole Miss, but I didn't even realize he took a visit to Ole because he didn't say anything on his because I follow him on social media. You know, once people commit, I'll
Yeah.
follow them on social media.
Uh-huh.
I didn't hear him say that he was going to Ole Miss. Did you?
No, I didn't hear nothing about it.
Yeah, I didn't see anything on his Twitter or his Instagram.
And see, that could, like, not to bring back up Cormani, people don't realize, like, we didn't hear nothing about Cormani because he was low key, and people don't know, like, you could take private visits without nobody knowing, like,
Yeah, people
nobody.
do that all the time. You're not supposed to, like if a player is on a roster, um, if a coach contact him, that's like tampering. Like if he's not in the portal yet. Like if a player is not in the portal, but even Jay Norvell said it. He said there was colleges contacting his players even though they weren't in the portal. He said that type of thing happens all the time. Like some coaches don't report it. It's just like a thing between the coaches. Like they know it's happening, but they're not going to be the ones that come out and report nobody. You know, it's just one of those
Okay.
things. Like,
Okay.
you know, you ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I
quit,
could
you
I could
know.
see that. I could
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, but it happens all the time. Like the coach won't come out and talk to you, but they'll do little stuff like to let you know that they looking at you. Like they'll have somebody inbox you or they'll like a tweet of yours. It's some subtle stuff they do to
Mm-hmm.
let you know that they're watching you.
That they're interested. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Scott Streeter, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. He didn't sign on the dotted line. And that's what all of those players that's committed to us. Like, they committed, but they haven't signed any
Right.
paperwork. They're not enrolled. So technically they're already in the transfer portal, so they can technically go to another team if they want to.
Right. Like the only way that I'll know that the players are there if they up there and if they up there practicing.
Mm-hmm.
That's when
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
like,
you have to
okay,
go
that
through
player is here
physicals and
now.
stuff.
We secured that player. Even then, they could still, but the portal is closed now. So whoever we got up there now is who we got up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as soon as the player enrolls and start practicing, that's when I
Mm-hmm.
say, okay, we secured the player.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as far as a commitment, I'm still a little, like I'll believe when I see it, like type of thing.
You have to be leery of it, Max. Like
Right.
you're not wrong for being leery of it because they could bounce out at any given time until the paperwork is signed.
My only other reasoning though for him, because there was some articles put out there that CU didn't put out. There were just like some random articles out there. The last article I read, it didn't come from CU though. It came from like an affiliate, like that has something to do with CU, saying that they're going to be running backs by committee. Now, I didn't hear any coaches saying that at CU. When they get their press conferences, I never heard a coach say that.
I want to say, Max, not to cut you off. I want to say Flea alluded to that. I'm not sure. I'm not a
Oh, he
hundred
did?
percent. I'm not 100% though. I believe so. I believe he said it was going to be a running back by committee, but he said that before Dylan and those guys transferred out. I think.
Like, because if I'm a running back, the reason why I say that, if I'm a running back and I want some significant playing time because I'm trying to get these looks from the scouts, I don't want to be on a running back by committee. I want to either be the first, second, or third feature, man. I'm coming there to be the first or second feature. Because, most
Yeah.
colleges run three,
Yeah.
sometimes four, just depending.
Yeah.
But the
Those days
minimum
are
is
long
two.
gone.
Huh?
I said those days are long
Right.
gone, Max. Where you just had one feature back and he comes out the game when he's tired. Like
Right.
those
Like a
days are
Ron
long
Dane.
gone. Yeah, like a
Like
Ron
a
Dane.
Ron
Like
Dane.
days are long gone, man.
Like a
Like
Tiki Barber or a Ricky Williams from Texas.
yeah,
Yeah,
or
those
or
days are
even
long gone.
or even more current, like a Maurice Claret. Like those
Yeah,
days are
Maurice
long
Clarett,
gone,
right.
long gone.
Long gone Reggie Bush.
Yeah,
Yeah, the game
and
has
and
changed.
and Reggie Bush didn't even. He had a running back by committee. If we're being technical, because Lindell White was his backup.
Yeah, Lindell White. You mean Lindell White, yeah. It was him and Lindell White.
Yeah, that's what I said.
hmm Lindell White was at the game last year when they played USC.
He was.
Yeah, he was there. He was on the Colorado side for a minute.
I didn't even see him.
Yeah, he had
Man,
dread.
that's probably why I didn't notice
Yeah,
who
you
he
didn't probably
was.
recognize him. Yeah, he was at the USC game. He came
That's
by to
cool.
say what's up to the CU side.
That's cool.
Um, but yeah, it was. But they ran too. They ran Reggie Bush and Lindell White,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and which is cool. Like most schools do that. You need a break. You need somebody to switch
Yeah.
in and out.
Yeah, and I think that's how I think they're gonna implement that. I know this doesn't have much to do with what we're talking about, but they're gonna implement that on that new college football game, like because you become injury prone when you're the workhorse. Like it's just solely a workhorse.
Right.
And they were saying like they're gonna implement that on the game where you have to make substitution and do injury management, like so your players don't get hurt.
Yeah, I honestly think nobody wants to end up like Smoke. That's what they probably were worried about. Like, cause I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to end up like that. Like where I'm just strictly special teams and I can't run.
Yeah.
Like, but see, I know what people are saying. Well, if you're a dog, you won't have to worry about that. Right. I get what you're saying there, but some people want some assurance. Like, Am I going to come here? Like, I'm just saying, let's say if I'm an experienced running back, like I'm coming from USC and I ran for 1,000 yards last season. You need to give me some assurance before I leave USC, because I'm not going to leave USC and I'm going to come there and it's going to be running back by committee and I'm not going to play. I'm not going to get all my touches. And also, you guys are going to be throwing an air assault, because you got a lot of talented wide receivers. So I had to take that in consideration as well. Like, how are you going to use me? So that's why I could see running backs really giving it a consideration here. Like, you already got running backs like Anthony. The freshman look like he's going to be good, and then you got the guy from Ohio State coming, and you got running backs already there. So that's what I'm considering. Like, am I going to come in and am I going to be the first, second, or third feature back? You got to give me some type of assurance before I leave somewhere for my school, because nobody
So
wants to end up like Smoke did.
you see what Scott Schrader said? Ali Gordon at Okie State is a workhorse. Yeah, we get it. We get that he's a workhorse, but when he enters the draft, you don't think that GMs are saying, well, he had an amazing college career, but he has a lot of miles on his motor, like a lot of miles on his
Yeah,
motor.
you don't want a
And
lot of miles on your motor either. So it's like it has to be a balance, right?
that's
I
a
don't
fact.
mind being the second feature back, right? Because you got, like, if you're looking at Colorado for a second, Welch, even though he's a freshman, in my mind, he should be getting some touches from what I've seen in practice. I think he's ready now. I think he's ready as a true freshman. To pick up where Hankerson left off. He could pick up that slack. Now that Dylan and McCaskill is going, he can easily pick up that slack, but he don't have to do it all himself because they bring in the Ohio State running back in. You see what I'm saying? So he's not gonna have all that mileage on him. So he has like a nice balance there, a nice balance. So yeah, it has to be a balance because, like you said, the game has changed. They don't have that workhorse like a Ricky Williams no more. They don't need to.
Yeah.
Because this the offense,
Yeah.
just the way they run their offenses now. Because you got a plethora of wide receivers to work with, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they also
Mm-hmm.
remember, they bringing the tight end in from Ohio State too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure
They bring
is.
him in. And then also we have the tight end that converted into a tight end. He can
Savion
block.
Smalls.
Yeah, he can block.
Yeah.
So, like that, you have to really weigh your options here if you're a running back. Like, I need to go. Yeah, of course I want to go to CU. They got the biggest platform. However, how are you going to use me? Because I don't want to be sitting and I only got 2 years left. You have to
Yeah.
maximize the time that you have. You got to be smart about this. You got to maximize the time you have. It's not that you don't want to compete. Everybody compete at this level, but you need to go somewhere where you're going to get your touches. So
Yeah. That's
that's why I think
that's
the
a
guy
fact,
from went to
Max.
Ole Miss. Maybe they said, look, we got a second or third feature here for you, or we got a second feature that we know you're going to be in the second feature. Because that really does happen. You remember the running back that just recently got drafted out of USC? Well, he was a transfer. He transferred into USC.
I'm trying to think of who you're talking about.
The running back that did that reverse on us in the game. Remember
Oh
we
yeah, I
played
know who you're talking
USC?
about. I know who you're talking
He
about.
reversed the other way and picked up them big yards.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he transferred in. But when he transferred in, he was the second back on that team when he transferred in. And he got his touches, and guess what? He got drafted. So,
Yeah, so it's not hard to get drafted. It's
right.
been
If you're a second back, right.
yeah, it's not.
But you have to go somewhere where you're going to be that second back, though.
Yeah.
Because when they picked him, Marshawn Lloyd, that's his name. Marshawn Lloyd. When he went there, he's a second feature back because they use 3 backs. I think they use about 3. but he got a lot of touches, and it worked out for him because he was able to get drafted. He got drafted. So that's the only thing. It's not that CU is bad, but they already have a good running back room already, even with the people they got coming in. Despite losing three running backs, they still was able to salvage that running back room.
Yeah.
Because I do like what Welch is bringing to the table. You know, he's a freshman.
Yeah, I like what he's bringing to the
The
table.
Ohio State running back, I do like him. Another
Dallin
running
Hayden.
back they got.
Who you talking about, Charlie?
Yeah. Orphandale.
I even like that young guy, that Brandon Lloyd guy. They say he still has some healing to do. He still has some nerves in his knee that has to heal up. But
Right.
I mean, you run a 10-8 and 100
Right.
on a knee with bad nerves, and well, not bad. I'm not gonna say bad nerves, but they're not completely healed.
Right.
That's
So
big. That's
yeah, so
huge.
in the future, we have him for the future, while he's healing. So that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
if I
So,
was him, I would red shirt Max.
he probably will. He probably will, depending on how far along he's in the recovery. But so that's it's not a bad thing when people decommit and stuff. It's just that they might be weighing their options. Like, wait a minute, I might not play. It just depends. But some people say, well, if you're a dog, you are gonna play. Well, I get that. I can't argue with you there. But what if there's other two dogs on the team? We're all dogs. It's not enough football to go around for everybody. So, which is a good problem to have if you Colorado. Just like the wide receivers they have, it's not enough ball to go around. Somebody's going to sit that bench, and they're not going to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good problem to have if you're the school, because it's a long season. Somebody might get hurt. You do need that depth if somebody gets hurt. Hopefully that don't happen. And then I saw somebody giving their depth chart, and they don't have Jimmy as a featured wide receiver. Oh no, you must be
That's
mistaken.
crazy. That's crazy.
No. He has experience.
But Max, I seen that though. I seen a lot of people don't have him as a feature.
He's a feature. He's gonna be getting a lot of playing time.
And if we just going off of seeing him working out with Shedeur, he looks a lot better to me. To
Right.
me, he looks a lot better than he did last year.
Well, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have won that Colorado State game. Don't make no mistakes about it. We
Yeah.
wouldn't have won the game.
Yeah.
I don't know what people are saying, like, he's this, he's mid. No, he's not.
I guess because he had so many inconsistencies last year, and he admitted to it though, Max. He admitted to it. He said, but you can't have that in the back of your mind because you will never overcome it. Like it'll be a repeat. You have to put it in the back of your mind and move forward. So
Right.
I see Jimmy going out there doing amazing things and shit. Now the question is, will he start
I
over
say yes.
LaJohntay Wester?
I say you have them both out there. But see, here's the
Okay.
thing. It ain't enough ball to go around because you still have another plethora of wide receivers that's on the team as well that's just as good. So I don't know how they're gonna keep everybody happy. But that's a good thing to have, though. That's a good problem to have. It's a
Yeah,
very
it's
good
gonna
problem
be
to
a
have.
battle though. It's gonna be a battle
Oh yeah.
when they return next
Oh
week,
yeah. Oh
Max.
yeah.
Because I mean Will Shepherd and Omarion Miller, like that's gonna be a battle.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I forget Omarion, right? And then you got the
Yeah.
freshman coming in.
Which one you talking about? Cam Michael or Draylon Miller?
Both of them.
Yeah.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
both of them showing up. So
Yeah.
they not gonna want to sit either, especially if they ready. They want to go out
But
there and
see,
show out.
did you hear that Cam Michael is gonna start off on the defensive side of the ball? before
I've
he
heard
goes
people saying
and
that.
yeah, yeah.
But
So
I
maybe
would
he
I would
has a
just say
chance to get on the field early.
they're gonna have a nice little rotation going on.
Yeah,
So when somebody
yeah.
get tired, someone come out, they got fresh legs coming in. That's a really good situation right there. And all of them are pretty fast. So they got the wide receiver right. They got that right. Um, I'm not worried about him in the wide receiver department. I feel like the wide receiver room is elite because Travis. You gotta say they're elite because Travis is there. It's an elite room because Travis is there. You got Travis on that team. Remember, he's in the wide receiver room and defensive back room. So the fact that he's on the field lining up at wide receiver makes them a threat, along with the other threats they have as well. Because we don't know out of the new people that we haven't seen yet, somebody might have a breakout season and might be ready to go now. So we're going to find out when they start training. We're going to find out. So, but it's really good. Really, I feel like that room is really good. Really, really good. And they should feed off each other as far as competition. That's going to make them even better. So yeah, I'm not worried about the running back. I mean, the wide receiver room this year. Yep. The offensive lineman. Um, I know a lot of people is talking about Tyler Johnson that he might not play, but I feel like he is though. What do you think? Well, what do you guys think, Tyler Johnson? He's there. I saw his film breakdown. I thought his film breakdown was pretty good. So I don't see why he wouldn't be out there. But we'll see though. Um, I trust that the coaches. I like Loholt, so I trust that he'll get it right. So whoever's out there, then I'm okay with that. Whoever's playing, as far as the offensive linemen are concerned, I'm not worried there. If they got a rotation, so be it. So I think it greatly improved from last year. So I'm not worried about them either. Um, he will play in the rotation, right? Shoot, as long as I'm playing the road, I don't mind that. Rotation, this and that. Because you never know. He could be dominating one game, just keep him in the whole game. It just depends on the situation. But I thought his film breakdown was really good, though. And then I started watching some more film on him. I thought he was one of the dominant forces on his team. Think after the holiday, Scott. I mean, factory. I mean, excuse me, Miss Me. I think after the holiday. They just on a good break right now. You said freshman running backs usually can't pass block. So yeah, that's hopefully he'll be able to. But they got, like I said, they got that running back from Ohio. He looked like he could pass block. He's big enough. But the one that decided to flip the Ole Miss, he looked like he really could pass block 6'2", 230. So end of the month or May 31st after Memorial Day. Yeah, I figured after Memorial Day. But yeah, it's just the running backs. They're not like utilized how they was in the past. It's like they're hybrids now. It's a different type of situation. They have to be able to catch too, block, run. If you could run block on an elite level and pick up yards and receive, you're elite. You said Welch is built for pass blocking. They definitely gonna if that's what he can do, he definitely gonna be out there. They need that. As long as they keep the sack total down, I think they should be good this year. You know, keep the sack total down and then go from there. I think that should be good.
I'm sorry, Max. I had to take a call.
Oh, you at work?
Yeah, yeah,
You work from home?
yeah, yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. So yeah, so that's why I get on when I can. You know how I go, Max.
Yeah.
Get on sneak and get on when I can, and when I can't, I just can't. But
Oh yeah, man. I hear that.
hey man, I can't wait to see what this season gonna hold for us, man. Like I just can't wait. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well a lot better than it did last year. So Max, let me ask you this: is the season a fail if they only make like if their record is only 6-6 and they make like a regular bowl game, not a January 6th bowl game?
I don't think it's a failure.
I don't either, Max.
No. I
I look
mean
at that as a
year two?
success.
No.
I look at that as a huge success.
Yeah, 6-6. They managed to get to a bowl game. That'll be their first bowl game in years, man.
Yeah. Yeah, because somebody
That's
said they
a
have a
huge
curse.
improvement. Huh?
I said somebody told me that Colorado has a curse with
What?
bowl games.
They have a curse?
Yeah, yeah, with bowl games. When
What
they
was the
get there,
curse?
I guess they haven't won a bowl game in like years. Like even if they got there, they just couldn't pull it off. I'm not
Mm.
sure because I didn't fact check it, but yeah, that's what they were saying. Like yeah, Colorado has a curse. So I don't know, Max. We'll see. We'll definitely see.
If they do, hopefully they break the curse this year.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it is and I think that's why Prime is making the moves that he's making because a lot of the fingers, if they fail, a lot of the fingers will be pointed to Shedeur. A lot of them.
Pointed to Shedeur if they what?
If they don't have the season, like let's say if they go 4-8 again,
Uh-huh.
people we know, Max, because we're not casual watchers, but
Mm-hmm.
like we know that it takes a whole team as a function for things to go well. But a lot of the casual fans will say, "Oh, it's Shedeur fault. It's Shedeur fault." Yeah, see, Carmen said it falls on Shedeur.
Because he's a leader. It always falls on the quarterback.
Yeah,
Because
but I don't
quarterback get all the
disagree with
accolades
that.
too when they doing well.
Yeah, I don't disagree with it. I don't like the analogy, but I don't disagree with it either. I can definitely see it.
I guess um yeah, I would say a bowl game this year. I mean, I don't see why not. Because the reason why I say that is because we had some issues on the offensive line and the defensive line helped improve this year. So,
Mm-hmm. Tremendously.
so they keep the points down, from the points allowed, keep that to a respectable number. Anything can happen. But yeah, I could see them at least going to a bowl game at least with all the improvements they made. So,
But I think even if let's say they they do win a bowl game, Max, I think that helps recruiting immensely, bro. Like
Right.
I think that it helps it immensely. I think that they'll have a good class this year coming in. If but they gotta win. That's just the whole thing. They have to win.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I agree. They got at least I would say get bowl eligible, and they could have a magical season though, and go
Yeah,
10
that's a
and go
fact.
10 and beyond.
That's a fact. Can you imagine that though, Max? If they go win 10 plus games, man, you're talking about you're talking about Prime is gonna be on a whole nother level. They might put a statue out in front of Folsom for that man.
Factory Q said 8 games. 8 games is good too. Yep.
That's what I see him winning, Factory.
Yeah, 8 games
Factory,
is
that's where
good.
I have him.
Yeah,
8 games.
8 games is really good.
Max, you sound under the weather, man.
Yeah, I am. Went on this trip and called a situation, man. Called a cold. I feel better though now.
How was the trip though?
Trip was pretty good. I wish I could
Okay.
have stayed longer, but I had to get back. But yeah, trip was pretty good. Trip was pretty good.
Like I
Yeah.
was saying last time, you couldn't have picked a more perfect time to go on that trip. Not because this channel revolves around your life, but there's not much going on during this period, like of the season. So it's like
Mhm.
might as well, go ahead. And I'm pretty sure you had other reasons as to why you went when you went, but you
I
know.
just need a vacation real quick. And I was thinking about that. I was like, I could have vlogged out there too, but I was just so busy because I only had a little bit of time, so I had to be in and out, in and out. Like I got to go here, got
Mhm.
to go there. I'm like the ultimate tourist. Got to go here, got to go there. I didn't get a chance to go everywhere I wanted though.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to go.
Yeah, I heard you telling Thomas you went to Cali. Um,
Yep.
that was cool.
Yeah, I went.
I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go there in September. Trying to go back out
And
there.
where you traveling from? Where
Say
you
that again,
where
Max.
you traveling from?
Maryland.
Okay, so you should be able to catch a
Maryland.
direct flight. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. But see, the airport
yeah.
I'm at is it's a small airport. I didn't think I was gonna get a direct flight, but I did. So I was excited about
Oh
that.
wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, because nobody likes to. You know what I'm saying, Max? Nobody likes to have to switch planes and all that kind of stuff. Like I like to
I'm
get
gonna
on
do it
and
even
go.
better next time. I'm not bringing a check-in bag. I'm just bringing a carry-on. So I'm just gonna do
Yeah, I
that.
never check any of my bags. I never check any of my bags in. I
Yeah,
just pack them to capacity.
yeah. Next time,
Yep,
that's what I'm
and
gonna
carry
do.
it right on.
But I tend to overpack when I go do something. I tend to overpack.
But that's not a bad thing though, because anything can happen. Like
Yeah,
anything could happen.
yeah. Like
So it's
out there,
always better safe than sorry.
yeah, like out there, it gets cool, so you gotta bring at least a hoodie, and you'll be straight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially in the evening time,
No,
it gets
especially at
really
like
cool.
late night. Oh man.
Yeah,
I took a late night drive.
yeah,
I took I took a late
yeah.
night drive. And man, when I went to the car, I said, man, it's chilly out here. But
Yep.
around this time it's like that. Um, this spring months is like that. Um, but yeah, it was not too bad. It was not too bad. I plan to go again. The next time I think I'm gonna go to NorCal. Like
You
I'm
said
gonna go out there.
NorCal?
hmm It's a totally different vibe from
Okay.
Southern Cal.
Yeah, I've been to NorCal. Yeah,
Okay.
it's totally different. It's totally different. It doesn't
So
even really look the same.
it's like you're in a different state.
Yeah. Oh
Yep.
yeah. 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 Cause LA is SoCal.
Yeah. Yeah. Southern Cal. Yeah, I was all over the place. I just didn't get a chance to hit all the tourist spots. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean,
I took a tour through the
you'll
hood
get
though. I
it.
did. I got some film that I can't even show nobody.
Wow.
I was
Wow.
on what's the name of the street?
Crenshaw?
Uh huh?
Crenshaw?
I was on Crenshaw, but it's this other street. It's not Sepulveda. It's it's a
Hoover?
street. Put it this way, it's a street where they just be out there walking, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Figueroa.
hmm
Figueroa.
Dude, it don't matter what time you go there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 24 hours.
Bro, I was driving by there at night because I was going somewhere, right?
Uh-huh.
It was freezing outside. This woman was out there with a bikini on,
Yeah.
with high
Yeah.
heels.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I told her? Because I was at the light, right? I said, I
Yeah.
just need to give you a tip for standing out here in the cold. You know what she told me? She said, baby, I'm a professional.
That's
She
crazy.
said, this is what I do. She said that to me. I'm a professional. I said, I need to give you a cash app just for standing in this damn cold. I need to give you a hoodie out my damn trunk.
Yeah.
She said,
Max.
baby, when you this hot, you don't feel it. I said, okay. She out here staying. I was like, toodaloo. I beat the horn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Max.
Sinful used to talk about Sinful. Oh, contextual. What you know about Sinful to P? Rest in peace to Sinful to P.
No, I
Rest
don't
in
know who
peace.
that is.
He used to be a YouTuber. He used to be a YouTuber called Sinful to P. He passed away. He had COVID.
Oh man.
Yeah, he had complication of COVID. And he
Damn.
passed away. He was living in Canada. I mean, he's from the States, but he was living out in Canada. But I had like it had slipped my mind that that stuff goes on Figueroa because
Yeah.
I was going somewhere. We were headed somewhere. Man, I had to double rate back around the block, man, to catch the sights.
Yeah. I mean, you got to. You got to. Max,
Look,
listen,
my friend told me
I lived out there and I used to double back. Like,
look, my friend
is
told me,
this
Webb, she
real?
said, "Oh, you know where we about to go." I said, "What's up with Figueroa?" She said, she looked at me, "You don't know about Figueroa? You about to see." Man, as
Yeah.
soon as I went on Figueroa, I said, "What is going on out here?" I said, "Is there a beach nearby?" Well, she got a bikini on for us. This one had a bikini and high heels on, man. Walking the
Yeah.
street. I forgot that it's a blade.
Yeah. It goes down on Figueroa. It
Yeah, I
goes
forgot it was a
down.
blade. That's a straight up blade.
Yeah, it's a blade. Yeah,
Yep,
that's a
it's a
blade.
blade. And you had
Um,
look, Webb, you had all these cars out there.
yeah,
Like the
Max,
traffic was
I
backed up,
listen,
huh?
listen. I know, and on those side streets, you could barely get on them because it's so much traffic. They're directing cars to pull over to the side streets and stuff. Like a buddy of mine lived on the side street. over there off of Fig. And I couldn't even find no parking on this block because of them directing cars onto his block. So you're like, bro, you're gonna have to pull in my he had a parking pad behind his house.
Yeah,
So
okay.
he opened the gate and had me park on this parking pad. But it's
See,
crazy. It's crazy. And it's like it's worse at night than it is during the day. It's
dude, they
far
were out there
worse.
during the day too.
Yeah, yeah. Early in the morning. It's 24 hours nonstop.
Because when we were headed somewhere, because she was like, no, don't go with the she was like, don't go with the GPS. I know how to get to where we going, right? We were going to see a friend. Just one of our friends live off Figueroa. And she was like, yeah, just turn here and hit Fig, make a left here on Fig. And she's like, because I immediately went on Fig. I'm like looking around, and she started laughing. My friend started laughing. She said, yeah, this is Fig. I said, what's going on Fig? Like my mind, it just didn't click at first. She said, what's going on Fig?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, Fig. And then I said, okay, this ain't nothing but a
Sta-
blade here. We on the blade.
Stacy, funny in the comments. She said the high heel should have gave you the clue.
Bro, with the bikini.
Yeah, the high heels with the bikini should have
Yep.
gave you a clue.
Walking the street. And look, I'm like, what in the world? And then we went further down Fig, and it was a lot of them. They were just all out there in cars. It was like, damn, we couldn't even get past because the cars was backing up.
Yeah. It's I forget what's the street down there, but it's a Popeyes down that way.
Yeah, it is.
And that's like where they mainly at, bro. Like
It's the
they,
hood,
oh
yo.
my god, it's
Straight hood.
yeah,
We
yeah.
She said we in the hood now. I said, I see that. We up in the hood.
Yep, that's
And
the Hoovers.
oh, is it?
Yeah, that's the Hoovers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Hoover. I don't know. But and then somebody was like, watch that Yankee hat, because I had a Yankee hat on.
Oh no, Max, you can't wear that down
Bro, I
there.
was out there with a Yankee hat on, yo. I sure was.
Oh, Max, you was playing with your life.
Dude, I had a Yankee.
Oh
No,
my
no, hold
god.
up. Let me tell you. Not only did I have a Yankee hat on, I had a jersey on.
Oh my
I
god,
had the
Max.
Derek Jeter joint on, throwback Mitchell and Ness.
Max, we told you not to wear that in LA no more.
Dude, I'm not from there.
I
Like,
mean, that is true.
you gotta
That's true.
understand, like, I think that's ridiculous. Like, dude, I had on a Yankee hat, yo, with the jersey, the Derek Jeter jersey. Yes, I did.
Good
Yes, I did.
gracious, man. Dub East Side said shaking my head, death sentence.
No, but that was the only
He
day though.
doesn't know though. He doesn't really
That was the
know.
only day because I had other outfits. I had a black Dodgers hat, a black LA hat that I wore most of the time. You said that's neighborhood Crip. See, well, how would I know that?
No, down where exactly were you at? Because
I was
where I
on
lived
Fig.
at, I mean, but were you down there near that Popeyes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the Hoover
But
territory.
how would I
Yeah.
know that?
I mean, you don't know it. You
Because
don't know it.
because my homegirl, she's not into that either. She's a straight up square. She's not into that either. But no, but she did tell me, she's like, yeah, I don't know about this Yankee stuff you got on. She did say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, see now if you were up
Look at
closer.
Stacy. Hold on. What's going on here, y'all? You said Max. He said, I'm lucky you made it back. And look, my simple ass had to go to the store.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Max.
yeah. I went in the store. I sure did. I was at the
Oh my
gas,
god.
that gas station
Yeah,
where the pimps and all that be hanging at.
yeah.
I went in there because I heard Sinful talking about it. It's this gas station.
So nobody said nothing to you?
Nope.
Oh
Nope.
yeah, they probably knew Like, look at the way this guy is. No way possible
Well,
they didn't know what's going
I'm an
on.
old cat too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, cause you know
I'm not a
how we
young head.
dress on the East Coast, Max, is a lot different from how they dress on the West Coast. So that's a dead giveaway in itself.
Yeah, but that was the only day. Now the other days, I didn't have the Yankee stuff on. That's when I first got out there. Like
Okay.
I had a black LA Dodgers hat. I mean, I can wear that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dodgers hat. Yeah, absolutely.
I had the all black
Um,
Dodgers hat.
Peter funny. He said Max Punk Hoover's in their
Yeah,
territory.
but how would I
Max
know
wasn't
that?
doing it on purpose, though,
Yeah,
Peter.
I wasn't doing it on purpose. Yeah, Mike, they knew I was a tourist. I even had out of town plates. Like the car that I rented, it didn't have LA plates.
Yeah. Oh, you got a rental car out of there.
Yeah,
Out there.
well, when I got out the off the plane, I went ahead and got me a rental car at the airport because I didn't feel
Yeah.
like taking Uber around
See,
because
Max,
traffic
I
is
don't
already
like.
bad enough, huh?
Yeah, see, when you rent cars, I don't know how it is for other airports because I never had to get a rental at any other state I was in. But
Hmm.
in LA, they want to see your flight itinerary. Um,
Wait, what? The rental car?
yeah, the rental
Yeah,
car.
yeah. They when I rented the car because I rented it online, so I had already rented the car before I touched down. And yeah,
Okay,
they want to know your flight number. Hmm.
yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
but I
crazy
had
out
the
there.
but see the thing is, I'm gonna tell y'all something though, what I noticed out there. They ain't have a lot of people out there, yo. They gentrifying that area. Yeah, they ain't
What
have
you
a lot of
mean?
people hanging out on the street. Them cops was around. They didn't have a lot of people hanging out on the street, yo. They didn't.
So it wasn't a lot of people outside.
Yeah, there were. There were a lot of people, traffic, but I'm talking about just hanging around. Nah, they didn't have that.
Oh wow,
Uh-uh.
wow. See, when I was living out there, Max, like they used to hang outside, like hang
Nah, no,
outside.
not anymore. They fixed that. Not anymore.
That's probably that gang injunction or whatever it's called.
Yep. Yeah, I had
Like
a
yeah,
street.
cause like I was saying, if you go further up Fig towards like, cause I told you I used to live right across the street from USC. That's a
Mhm.
whole different gang neighborhood.
I was there
Those are
too. Yeah, I know you're talking
rolling
about.
40s.
Uh-huh. I was there
And
too. Nobody was outside, yo.
yeah. My ex-girlfriend said it looks totally different now from when I used to live out there.
Yeah. They are trying to move people out and they trying
I
to
could believe it.
gentrify that area. Dude, I was on Crenshaw, right? Because I
Hmm.
wanted to go take a picture of the Nipsey memorial.
It's blocked off now. You
Yeah, it's
can't.
blocked off, it's gated off. The
Yep,
building
you
is
can't
still
do it.
there, but it's gated off and they had a security out there. And nobody was hanging outside there either. You know how you
Yeah, I
would
could
think the
believe that.
guys would be hanging around?
Yeah,
Not on those main streets, not anymore. Now, if you go on the side streets, that's a totally different ball game. And I didn't
yeah,
have to go on the side street. I stayed on the main streets. But as far as like the main streets that I named, nah, nobody was hanging out. Them cops ain't playing out there. There was cops everywhere. When I walked
yeah.
in there,
I could believe that.
when I walked in the gas station, when I walked in there was cops sitting right there. They were sitting right there. Yep.
Wow, like the playing field was different out there. Now I
Yeah,
could
it
hear it
definitely
just how
is.
you
Yep.
explaining it. Like it's
But on the
completely different.
side streets though, in the hood, yeah, nah, I didn't go on the side streets. Like, like 55th Street. Nah, I ain't going no side streets.
Yeah, 55th Street. Yeah, that's close. I believe that's close to the Hoovers. I believe it is.
I was in the 60s and everything. I was all over the
Yeah,
place.
yeah, that's Crenshaw.
Yeah.
That's what you talking about.
Yep.
The Nipsey mirror was that.
Yep. I was definitely over there. But because my friend lived in South Central. She lived not too far
Yeah.
from the swap meet. That's where I
Okay.
was at.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Um.
I can tell you though, even during the day and even at night, it was nobody hanging out at all.
Damn, I can't believe that,
Yeah, them
Max. I
cops
can't
is
believe.
really working that area, yo. They really working it. But do you know further down is gentrified? Had people out there walking the little poodles and everything.
Where you
And I know
talking
my
about
friend told me back then it was
once you
never like
pass
that. Huh?
you talking about deeper down Figueroa?
Yeah. No, Crenshaw.
Oh yeah. Even in the hills, Max, like once you start going up in those hills,
Baldwin
even
Hills.
though that's still gang territory, a lot of
Baldwin
them are
Hills.
raised up there in those hills. Yeah,
Baldwin
Baldwin
Hills.
Hill. No, no, it's not. I don't think it's Baldwin Hills.
Mm.
I forgot the name of it, Max. But I used to work up there in those hills, and it's just like a night and day thing. Like
I didn't run
you
into
don't
not one
you,
gang
you don't
member
see anything.
except for when I was at the beach. And one was gritting on me. Once somebody he was like kind of like looking at me hard, but I had my shades on. He couldn't see me looking at him. He said something, but I just kept it moving.
Yeah,
You could tell he might have had a problem or something. He was with two other people. And he said something, he looked my direction, but that was about it. That's only like, and he looked like he had a mental problem.
yeah, probably a creep.
Yeah. Yep. He had a mental problem or whatever. But other than that, it was cops out there too, even at the beach.
What beaches did you hit?
I hit Santa Monica and I hit Venice. And
Venice.
I hit Malibu.
Oh, okay. So you hit all the cool beaches.
Yeah, fam. It was
Um,
cops everywhere. Everywhere.
Venice is probably the most ghetto out of the two, though.
Yeah, they
Out
even you talking about Venice.
yeah,
Yeah,
Venice.
Venice was the ghetto out of the 2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the homeless they had sleeping on the beach. They
I
cleaned that
never
up
seen
too.
no homeless on the beach.
Yeah, a couple years ago they had homeless sleeping on the beach. They had took over Venice Beach. They cleaned that up. Yep.
Yeah, cause see, you can't have that, man, and tourists is out there.
Yeah, they cleaned it up.
Wow.
Yeah, I know everybody's saying glad to see I made it back. I didn't feel threatened out there at all. Like maybe I'm oblivious to what's going on. I didn't feel threatened
Mm-hmm.
not one bit.
It was just like another day for you.
Yeah. I didn't get what people was, oh my God, you gotta be careful. Oh my God.
Yeah, Max.
Uh-uh. Bro,
I
there was
would,
cops everywhere.
Max. I wouldn't have been walking with you with that Yankee stuff on, bro. Just because I
Okay, but
know I
see,
used to be a resident out there. I know what goes on out there.
yeah,
Like,
but see, I don't know what that is. Like, what do you mean I can't wear my Yankee stuff? You said
yeah,
neighborhood
and see,
crip.
that's what would get you out of it every time. Like,
Like, what does that mean, neighborhood crip? What does that
yeah,
mean?
you don't know, and that's you're not just saying that. Like, I
Are
mean,
they
you
from
hear it from us, but like, you
do they
don't
have
really
city
know.
crips too? What
Say
does
that again,
neighborhood
Max.
crip mean?
Neighborhood crip. That's a gang. It's it's a part of the rolling gang. You got rolling
Do they got
40s,
city
60s,
crips?
20s,
Oh, I know
hundreds.
what you're talking about. Nips used to say that neighborhood.
Yeah, even
Okay.
Snoop Dogg is a part of the rolling gang. He's a neighborhood. It's
He's from Long
that's
Beach, though.
yeah. Yeah. They're
He's
only
from
in
the
Long Beach.
LBC.
Yeah, 20s is only in Long Beach.
Yeah, see, I'm an old head. I don't know nothing about no gangs, man. Because where I come from, we didn't have gangs. Now, where I come from now, they do have gangs there now. But when I was
Oh, I
coming
was
up,
about to say, Max, you sure about that? It's gang
no, they got
infested in
gangs there
Jersey
now.
now.
No, they got gangs there now. But when I was growing up, they didn't have gangs. They had posses.
Yeah,
Like they
sort
had
of
the South
like clicks, like
like
click.
South Orange Avenue. They used to call them SOAP. They had the South Orange Avenue posse. They used to call them SOAP. Like they had posses and all that when I was growing up. We didn't have gangs. The gangs came there in right before 9/11. They came there, the gang started coming there and taking about like 98, 99, 98,
Mm-hmm.
99, 2000s, and the gangs was there. And now, yeah, Newark and them, they got gangs everywhere, of course. They even got gangs out here where I live, but they stay in their area though.
Wow,
They don't go everywhere. But
wow.
yeah, I don't know nothing about like gangs and stuff. I'm just not into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I know my friend was saying because she's from there, but she's like so like suburbish, like
Yeah.
closed off from that. But she even said, I don't know about your Yankee hat though. I don't know if you could do that. She did say that. I said, well, I got it on. Ain't nobody say nothing to me. And when I went in
Wow.
the store, there was dudes in that store. Nobody said anything to me. They said, what's up, man? I'm like, ain't nothing.
And see, they could hear it in your accent too.
I said, what's up,
That's
fam?
another
You know,
thing.
like that. Now they could have said it like, yeah, it could have been something if they wanted, but they ain't say nothing. They were young heads too. You know, you had most of the problems with the young heads. You said they
Yeah,
robbed. See,
yeah.
you were in Cal. Well, yeah, at the they robbed them at the. Let me
Hey
hold on. Let
Max,
me
I
get.
gotta run though, man. I'll get up with you next time.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Web.
All right.
Let me ask Black because Black is from L.A. Let me ask him about this Yankee stuff, man. He getting ready to come on. Because he did tell me that too. You got to be careful what you wear. He did tell me that. So how am I supposed to dress? Y'all tell me because I'm supposed to be going back. So please tell me how I'm supposed to dress because I'm an old head, yo. I don't know. So somebody please uh instruct me on what I'm supposed to wear. You said okay, plain black or white. Well, I do have an all black the Dodgers hat that say LA. No, I don't wear jewelry. I don't wear jewelry at all. I don't wear jewelry. I don't wear nothing flashy. I did have some red and black Jordan 1s on though. I did. I had some red and black Jordan 1s, the lost and founds. I had them joints on and people were staring them at them at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Can I wear those? Hey, Black.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Black. Let me ask
hmm
you a question.
hmm
Now, I was just recently in LA, right?
hmm
They telling me I wasn't supposed to wear my Yankee hat and my Derek Jeter jersey.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? They said that's neighborhood crib.
Neighborhood, huh? So
Neighborhood, yeah.
see, the thing is, Max, the places that you were going, the population doesn't identify with that. That's only if you're in the different hoods. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And you weren't walking around in the hoods, were you?
Well, I went on Figueroa and I went in the gas station with it.
Okay.
Nobody said anything.
No, because you look like a cop, Max.
Yeah, you know what? I think so. A lot of people think I look like a. Yep, a lot of people say that.
And you know why? And you know why? Because you have a vibe about you that gives off you could possibly be armed. And nobody wants to fuck with an armed man in LA. You
Yeah,
understand? You understand what I'm saying? The vibe you carry.
but Dub Eastside Game said I was in the Who's though, and
Okay,
I
okay, okay.
and I don't know
Listen,
what that.
listen, 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 listen.
Yeah.
I am gonna turn 59 years old in November.
Okay. Okay.
I am currently wearing all powder blue, like powder blue polo shirts and powder blue Euro slacks and some loafers with a North Carolina Tar Heels hat on, all powder
Oh,
blue,
wait a
and,
minute,
and
Black.
and I go anywhere I want to without a problem because I don't have that vibe. Nobody ever hits me up like, "Hey man, where you from?" Never.
Yeah, somebody told me that. Somebody out there because I was near, trying to get a picture at the Nipsey Memorial,
Hmm.
and then somebody was like, "Yo, where are you from?"
Hmm.
And I was like, "I'm from New Jersey,
Hmm.
but I live in Virginia." He said, and he did like this, like, "Oh, you're from New Jersey?"
Hmm.
I said, "Yeah, I'm from New Jersey." He said, "Oh, okay." That's all I got.
Yeah, see, that could be read one of two ways. When they say, "Where you from?"
Yeah.
Now I did have that happen to me a long time ago when I had dreads, but I was talking shit. Some guy in front of the gas station on the east side was asking me for money, and I didn't give him none. And then when I came out, him and his little buddy, the Cholo, snatched my bag out of my hand and took my shit and then tried to assault me. And the dude said, "Where you from, Holmes?" I'm like, "I'm from over there." I didn't understand. It came with hostility. He said, "Well, you're assed out." And then they proceeded. Two of them tried to jump me. And, I got away okay. I wasn't harmed, but they busted my car window. That was the only time. Now, again, I'm a black dude with dreads on the east side of LA. Already, I'm out of pocket. And I lived over there. But all I had to do was give the dude a quarter. And I would have passed through safely. I didn't understand the tax laws out there.
I was on the east side too.
But it's
Yeah.
how you conduct yourself. You're
Yeah.
gonna draw what you put out. If you put out good vibes, nobody's gonna fuck with you. And that's why before you came, we had a conversation about it, right?
Hmm.
And I was like, when you got here, I was like, "Where you at? Where you staying? What part of town are you in?" And then I
Right.
was like, "Okay, then you have to move accordingly until you get out of there." You know what I'm saying? Where you was at, you had to keep your head on a swivel, regardless of what colors you wear. You feel me?
Yeah, I was, guys. I was staying in a sketchy area. I was.
He was in Inglewood.
I was in Inglewood, but I was in the sketchy part.
Hmm.
Yep, I was in it because I remember we was out there smoking outside, and
Hmm.
I always keep my head on the swivel.
Hmm.
And I told her, "Let's go back inside."
Hmm.
She's like, "What's going on?" I said, "Somebody's standing right there. Let's go
Hmm.
back inside." Yo, yeah, I keep my head on the swivel.
And see, in those type of situations, right, where you're in Cali,
Yeah.
you could just go to a park or a place where it's not a lot of traffic and park your car and smoke in the car. As no one's going to bother you. But yeah,
Okay.
you did the right thing by not standing outside the room puffing, because then people want to come up and, "Yeah, man, let me get a hit." We
Yeah.
don't share. We don't share. We're not Indians. We don't pass the peace pipe. Every man must have his own spliff.
Right. And then even she said like this area is a little sketchy.
Hmm.
Yeah, she said that.
Oh, she would know. She would
Mhm.
know. People who live here know where's the good vibes and where is not. And there's far too many good vibes areas to not take advantage of them. You went to a lot of them.
Oh, a spot that I was at, Black. El Segundo.
Hmm.
Where the park like overlooking the airport.
Hmm.
They got chairs out there where you could sit and watch the planes go by.
Hmm.
And I was out there. I took video of it. I'm gonna upload it soon.
Yeah, you was at the nice spots. You know, the canals, historic Venice canals, very few people know about it. It's
Yeah.
like a hidden gem. You wouldn't find it if you didn't know where to look.
Did you see my video on it?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I wasn't in all the sketchy spots. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, and I'm not gonna just be walking around. But I did had to go in the store though, and there
Hmm.
was some guys out there. There
Hmm.
was, but I wasn't scared though.
No, that's par for the course. It's just it be like that in the hood.
Yeah, I felt at home.
There's not too much other activities that are going on recreation wise.
Yeah, I felt at home. Like I wasn't nervous. Now I must tell you, I wasn't on all those little side streets though,
Hmm.
because
And
they were out.
you didn't want to be.
Nah, I didn't want to be.
But listen, um, I'm watching the game. You know, I'm trying to get these tickets. So
All right,
wish me luck and sayonara, chat. See y'all
all
next
right,
time.
Black.
Next time I come back, I got Shaq up here because we're gonna talk about Dion and the team, but not today.
All right,
Yeah,
Black.
yeah, yeah. All y'all that don't like me, wait till next time. I got something for you.
All right,
Peace.
Black. Peace. Yeah, man. I just didn't know. Like, I mean, I did know. Like, it's like gang territory. I know about that. But when I tell you they weren't hanging out like that, they weren't. Not on no main streets. It was cops on every corner, man. Just about. Or patrolling. Um, but yeah, I ain't gonna do the Yankee stuff no more. Stuff like that. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Um, but I was like really mostly in the touristy areas. So, but they're there too, though. You see them walking around. But I was mainly just trying to get some footage, in the touristy area, stuff like that. You said neighborhood, they adopted the Yankees gear just like the Hoovers adopted the Astro gear. Oh, now I know about the Astro gear. Nah, I don't wear. I would never rock that. Yeah, I heard about the Astros. Yeah, I heard about that. But I think I give off vibes like because they might think I'm a police officer or something. I don't know why. I don't know why I would. And I'm not clean shaven. Well, when I was clean shaven, you really would thought I was when I was clean shaven. But I just don't give off them like vibes that I'm looking for trouble, so I stay out of the way. But yeah, that is a spot where you do have to blend in, you know, because you don't want to just be anywhere, So, in most of those places, you got to be invited. Yeah, you got to be invited, So, like, it's really easy to get around. You wouldn't have to go through the hood to get around. You know how to navigate. I can't really explain it. You just have to be there to know what I'm talking about. So he said they think I'm OG at neighborhood 12. Yeah, well, yeah, like I said, I don't know. I just stayed out of the way. Um, I had a good time, but they are having a problem there with gentrification. They are because I could tell. Just like anywhere else you're going, even here where I'm at, they're trying to move people out, and it's very very apparent, especially in the Crenshaw area. It's very apparent on what they're doing because it's cops everywhere. So yeah, I noticed that because I went to the Fat Burger. I have a video on that, me eating Fat Burger, and you notice in the Fat Burger video, I didn't have a Yankee hat on. I had the Dodgers hat on, the LA hat, and I had an all black shirt on. So, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have wore the red and black Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Because they might have thought something with that. Because I don't know what that means. They might have thought, you know, oh, look at him. He got the red and black on. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I was mainly just tourist, just going around to the touristy spots. But they're around the touristy spots too, though. Like you see them walking. You know, you never, you know, but yeah, I didn't have too many. I had no problems. One problem I had is stuff so damn expensive out there. Oh my God. Look, I had the nerve to rent a car. Okay. Cause you know, you have to bring the car back filled up. Man, I used half a tank when I was there. Man, I filled that thing up. That thing was $60-some. I'm like, imagine if I went all the way empty, how much it would have been. It's crazy, man. No, it wasn't $60. It was like 40 something. It was like 40 some dollars. But I used half a tank. Yeah, man, the gas expensive, fam. That's the only thing I just can't get used to. Everything just there expensive. Like we went out to dinner, expensive. Went and got I did go to the taco truck. Went to the taco truck. The taco truck was good. That was pretty good. Then she had some friends, stuff like that. But the next time, I'm not gonna stay in that sketchy spot. I'm not doing that. Not no more trying to save a buck. That spot was too damn sketchy. Yeah, it was too sketchy. So that I'm not doing anymore. You get what you pay for. But yeah, I got some other video stuff I'm gonna put up. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. They had a lot of little hidden gems in that area, like I said, you could just go chill. And it's not too bad. But anyway, luckily I got it back. I know next time though, no Yankee stuff. You said dress like a cholo from East LA. Like what? I don't know how they dress. Where's my favorite states to go to? I like Florida. New York. Well, not all of New York. New York City. That area. I've been to Las Vegas twice, but I can't say that's my favorite spot to go to. Like, you know, just to gamble, and that's the type of spot where I'm ready to go in 3 days. I like LA now. It's a lot to do there. It's a little expensive though, but I would think my favorite spot is New York City though. Yeah, I think that's my favorite. And Miami. Because Miami, I could just go out there, get on the beach and just lay out, man, and just chill. Miami is my spot. And believe it or not, Boston. I like that city. I like the city of Boston. I used to go there every year as a kid. My grandfather used to live there. So I know it really. That's not like the spot where I'll just pick up and go, it'll probably be Miami. Probably be Miami. LA is in the top 3, I would say. I haven't been to NorCal, so I'm gonna have to go to NorCal first, see how that is. And I'm supposed to go there in August. But thank you guys for telling me about the Yankee stuff, because I won't do that no more. So thank you for telling me that and putting me up on it. Because yeah, I'm not doing that. That'll leave the Yankee stuff at home. It ain't that serious for me. But you know, I like to wear a little fitted here and there, so I wear my black Dodgers hat. Put that on the LA hat, and that's it. I don't wear jewelry or anything, so I don't do the jewelry. So I just, keep it low key. That's the best way to go. Yeah, for sure. No jewelry. That's the quickest way to get robbed. You wear all of that jewelry, just walking around like you don't know no better. I remember somebody just mentioned PNB Rock. I see what happen to him. And wait a minute. Yo, I'm just thinking about it. Did he go into the chicken and Roscoe's chicken and waffles on did he go to the one in Inglewood? If so, that's where I was getting ready to go into. I'm glad I ain't going there. He died up in there, yo. I don't want to go in there. I went right past there too. And I was going to stop and go in there. I'm glad I didn't. Because I just remembered that's where he got killed at. Oh, hell no. Nope. No, I'm not going in there. That would have gave me the creeps if I had went up in there. Yeah, I know exactly where he was at too. Yep, that's where I was staying at, Jeremiah. That's where I was staying. Yep, I went past there, and I was gonna go in there to eat. That's the one he got killed at. But at the time, I wasn't thinking that. At the time, I wasn't thinking that. And that spot over there is kind of a little sketchy in that area. I'm glad I didn't go in there. Because I would have immediately, because it probably would have came to my mind, I would have immediately been creeped out. Yeah, one by the airport. And the crazy thing is, he probably thought he was safe there too. But he had on jewelry though. See, that's the thing. He had on jewelry. Man, you're not supposed to be rocking that jewelry like that. You're not. Yeah, man. I'm glad I didn't go in there. Cause I don't know. I didn't have the taste for no chicken and waffles. Just didn't have the taste for it. But I was like, you know what? Let me go up in here and just say I went up in here. I'm glad I didn't. He damn sure did get killed in that restaurant. Yep, not doing it. Because I was staying up there near the airport. Yeah, man, it's crazy times, man. But anyway, let me get out of here. Thank you for coming in. For those that warned me about the Yankee stuff, thank you. Because I don't know nothing about that. I know y'all know that. Like, I know I don't know nothing about the Yankee. I can't wear Yankee stuff there. I didn't know that. God protect kids and fools, don't he? Because I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sitting there with a whole outfit on, a whole Yankee outfit, Jerry Jeter jersey, and a Yankee hat with the hat to go with it. Glad I didn't know. I'm glad I know now. Damn. But anyway, let me get on out of here. I gotta get up early. I will catch you guys later. Yeah, catch you guys later. Y'all be safe out there. All right, y'all.